line.
Come on. Don't give me your backside now. Come on.
Are a certified organic farm, and Chelsea and I are field hands, so currently in this June season we're doing a lot of weeding. We don't work with pesticides, so that's what you have to do. You have to physically go out into the fields and get rid of the weeds. As far as labeling our foods with, well, I think it would be important, just because you're at the store buying something and you need to know, just like an ingredients list, it's important to know what you're subjecting your body to and to be aware of what you're eating. If people don't know what is in our food, it's not really fair to sell a food that's not necessarily safe. It could be safe or it could not be, but just to be aware of it is more important to me. The quality of the food would be important to me too. I know that for me, organic food is so much more flavorful, so much more colorful, so I'd rather pay more for that than just, getting a watery, mushy apple. So if it's labeled that way, you're gonna know what you're purchasing. So.
My name is Jacob Street. This is my third season working at Berry Patch Farms in Brighton, Colorado. We are an organic farm, and we are pick your own as well, so we have some produce that we allow customers to pick. To us, being organic is very important to make sure that the food that we produce is safe and good to eat. We're here in Brighton, Colorado, and to check our website to see when our fields are open for picking. Our website is berrypatchfarms.com. Thank you.
Everyone, it's Christy, and I just wanted to thank Tim with Berry Patch Farms for inviting me out. He's certified organic farmer here in Brighton, Colorado. And do you mind just sharing with everyone how long you've been farming and what got you into this, and why you feel it's a good idea to use non-GMO methods as far as the produce that you distribute to the community?
In how many words or less?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
I started raising raspberries experimentally back in 1985. And the thought of going organic or conventional never really crossed my mind. I just said, yeah, this will be organic. So the license that we had was license number 32.
Back in the day?
Back in the day. So there weren't a lot of organic farmers here in Brighton or in Colorado, period, for that matter. But the idea of going into why organic, not conventional, that's sometimes we, on a bad day, we say, gee, if we could just spray the weeds, it'd be great. A
lot less work.
A lot less labor costs and so forth. But it's a philosophical for me than economical. And the philosophical being is that we didn't want to really spoil the soil. My grandfather was a farmer, beans and soya beans and corn back in Illinois.
Which those are the primary biggest crops that are genetically modified at this point in the United States.
Yep. Yeah. He farmed, of course, back in the 50s and 60s. So at that time it wasn't too bad. So to say GMOs are a bad thing, I would say I'm not opposed to scientific advancements and technology. We have GPS on our tractors. We have computers that run our drip irrigation. So we're not cavemen or anything of that nature, even though I do have a caveman cell phone. But I think that the appropriate technology, and so GMOs, our environment's changing such and needs are changing that we may have to change how we grow our products, but we have to be extremely careful. And I'd say, we can't just jump off the deep end and say, well, GMOs are going to be great and they're going to, triple our output and so forth. We need scientific study and analysis over a number of years. 5, 10, 15 years. So I'm not saying a 1-year study. That's not enough data.
Well, considering that, I believe it's been, GMOs have been introduced into our food supply since 1994, so it's only been relatively about 20 years that they've been into our food supply. But if you look at the documentation of cancer, autism, and all these other illnesses since this food has been introduced into the food supply, I think that's the grave concern. And it's not necessarily that GMOs are bad or good or whatever. It's our basic right to know what's in our food.
Absolutely.
So thank you for supporting the Right to Know Colorado campaign.
We need to know. I mean, it's all right. We want to be intelligent, responsible customers, patrons, and
I think it's pretty cool. We got a whole we got a turkey, we got some hens and a rooster back here. I love this farm. It's awesome.
we have a right to know, period.
We do.
Just like in anything else, any other product that we purchase, whether it's for food or whatever, we have a right to know what goes in that product.
Right. So thank you. We're hoping to get on the ballot for November 2014. They want labeling too.
Yeah. Support the labeling.
Support labeling. And can you let everybody know that they're more than welcome to come out and volunteer. It's truly therapeutic for the kids, for yourself, and it's free to come out and just, volunteer and get that love and nurturing from just nature. It's awesome.
Well, I'm not so sure about volunteers.
No?
Our insurance, no, we have our field workers that know what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
We get kind of concerned. Someone might pull a strawberry plant out thinking that it's a weed, and we could be in trouble. But the public, it's open to the public. We're open to the public. Check our website for all details. berrypatchfarms.com.
berrypatchfarms.com. And, when are you open for hours?
Well, this season's been very strange, as everything in Colorado. I would think that we will open around the 1st of July, and regular hours Tuesday through Saturday. Again, it'll be posted on our website.
On the website. All right. Thanks, Tim. Is there anything else you'd like to share with everybody?
Eat local. Eat local.
That's-
Support the farmers.
Support the farmers. Great website to go to, as well as localfoodshift.com. They've got a great directory of farmers markets and different companies that are supporting the local food shift and making things happen around here in Colorado. So thanks for being a part of it, Tim. You rock.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. Appreciate it.